guys, my name is Kiki and welcome to Kiki Tube. And today's video, don't mind my hair, I just took it out of a ponytail, but in today's video we will be doing a tag video, and the name of this tag is the VIP tag. Not the very important person tag, but visually impaired person tag. So I have my questions written down on a notebook and we just gonna get this started. So question number 1 is, what condition caused you to be blind or visually impaired? For me, I was born visually impaired. Technically, I was born blind, but according to my mama, I started to see like 4 or 5 months in. I started to see. So from birth till that time, I was blind, and from those few months on till today, I am considered visually impaired. Question number 2 is, in 3 words, describe your vision. So we're going to do a right eye and a left eye because they're completely different. In my right eye, it's blurry, foggy, and bright. In my left eye, it's sharp, clear, and close. So things closer in my left eye, I could see clearer, of course, and the further it is, the harder it is for me to see. Not necessarily blurry, but just for me to see. Mainly words and numbers. Pictures and objects and houses and cars and buses, I can see them further out, but I may not see what it may say on it. And then with my right eye, for me to see, example that, for my right eye, it's blurry even this close to my face. So even though it's close to my face, it is still very blurry. So I don't really have much vision in my right eye. Question number 3 is, what is the hardest thing to do being blind or visually impaired? For me, it's going places. I am very independent. I love going places by myself. I like doing things by myself. But because I'm visually impaired, I'm not able to drive, which means places where I want to go that is further out from me. For example, Rentham Village, which is a mall outlet area. I will have to find a ride out there. I will have to go with someone else who wants to go out there themselves. Whereas someone who is sighted or may be able to drive, they can go and do that on their own. Number 4, what is the best part of being visually impaired? The assistance and help. You get a lot of help. You get a lot of assistance with a lot of things. Not everything, but a lot of things. There's different programs and different work studies for those who are visually impaired. For me personally, I did not get neither of my jobs through them, but these programs helped me through school from kindergarten to when I did start from school all the way up to now. And the different resources that I don't know why I'm using my hands, but the different resources they have out there for those who are visually impaired, and the different equipments, and the fact that you just learn a lot and you become very humble. 5. What is the question I get asked most? Before my K-Pro, I used to ask, what can I see, or how many, the infamous how many fingers do I have up? Is it 2, 3, 5? They just always ask how many fingers I have up. But after the K-Pro, they are not more so vision related, but the reasoning for the difference in my eyes, because as you can see, they look completely different. This one looks like contacting or something, and that's just my regular eye. But this eye is the eye that I have my K-Pro in. So now the question is, or the majority question is, do I have a contacts in, and how I got it, and that is so unique. Question number 6. Do I have a cane, a guide dog, or neither? When I was in elementary school, I lied. When I was in high school, I was taught how to use a cane. I had a cane, I lost it, I don't know where it went, it disappeared. Knowing me, I probably left it at the school and realized it after the fact, but I can't find it. I never had a guide dog. I would have loved to have a guide dog. That would be awesome. But I do not have a guide dog. So the answer to that question is neither. At this point, especially since I had the K-Pro done, I don't really need neither. I'm able to see further enough to where I'm able to get around. So I don't need neither at this point. And I'm sorry about for my hand doing all of this over here. I'm just talking with my hands today. Number 7. What is one piece of advice you would give someone who is losing their sight or just recently became blind? Sorry. So for someone who is starting to lose their sight or noticing a difference in their vision and it's going downwards, I would say learn Braille from now, or learn the beginning stages of it now, because yes, I learned it, but I never kept up with it, and I wish I did now. And yes, so that when that time do come and you actually do lose your vision or get to a point where your vision is really, really poor, you have already have that reading ability with the Braille. You're able to write with it, or should I say type with it. You're able to read it and things like that, and maybe even learn how to sign language. That may help too. So I would say learning number 1 Braille, number 2 sign languages if you're starting to lose your sight. No, but if you already recently became blind for some type of traumatic something and suddenly became blind, just realize that you are not alone. You are still capable of doing the things you wanted to in a different manner, but you're still able to do it for the most part. You have a lot of hope. A lot of people don't realize that if you are impaired or some type of disability, whether it's visual or physical, people are willing to help. Where question was it? Oh, number 8. What is one piece of advice you would give someone of sight about interactions with a person who is blind or impaired? Be patient. Don't go overly up and beyond. A lot of us like to be treated normal. A lot of us, I'm not going to say all, because there probably are some that wants to help for everything, but a lot of us wants to be independent. A lot of us want to do things on our own, want to figure things out on our own, and things like that. So be nice, ask questions. You would find that a lot of us don't mind answering your questions, especially if it's for knowledge. Number 8 is, hold on, turning the page. That was number 8. 9. Why did I choose to make a YouTube? It's because I seen that there isn't a lot of people who has visual disabilities doing it, and I wanted to do it. So here I am, showing that people with disabilities or visual disabilities are capable of doing things normal people are able to do. And last but not least, question number 10 is tag 3 people to do it. I personally don't know 3 other people who has a visual disability on this platform. So I will say anybody who has a visual disability, I tag you. And you. So yeah. So I tag all of those who has a visual disability, and I am looking forward to watching your videos. And I thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next week at 6 a.m. with another video. Bye guys.